getting pushed out.
I know, no, because you're going like this, and it's really affectionate, but you're pushing me out of the frame. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, lean into me. So today we're going to do a relationship advice video. It has been a while since we've done one, and we know you guys really like them, so we're really excited to do one. We're also really excited because Squarespace is sponsoring this video, so thank you so much to them and to you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, Squarespace is a platform where you can create websites or like online stores or businesses, and it just makes it super easy to do and just helps you make an online presence for something that you're super passionate about. You guys know that I have been working on a Heart to Hana website, and it's actually been coming along, so I'm really excited to show you guys, but I will talk about that more at the end of the video, and let's start answering your questions. Okay, so the first one is your take on emotional cheating, a boyfriend texting another girl 24/7 but not acting on it. I think that it's very real. Like, I think that there's like a difference. So for example, like if a girl like came up to Jimmy and was like flirting with him, and like I would be okay if you were just like kind of friendly back, because like it's okay to kind of like enjoy that, because you know someone other than your significant other is like telling you you're attractive. It could feel like nice in a way, so I get that. Also, if that person like doesn't know that Jimmy has me, then it's just like her shooting her shot, you know. But like obviously you have to tell her like I have a girlfriend, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think that if he were to like constantly text another girl like all the time and talk to them all the time, for me that's worrisome, because you obviously have like an emotional relationship with this person that you're very attracted to, and you can tell when it's not just like a friendship kind of way, it's like a I like you kind of way. And I feel like that would hurt my feelings a lot more, because it would just make me seem uninteresting and boring compared to the other girl, which I know I'm not supposed to feel, blah, 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 blah. But like, I would know how, like picturing it, that's how I would feel. So I guess if that's happening to you, I would definitely talk to your partner about it. And after you talk to them, it's kind of like your decision is based on what they say. You either like take a break because they don't want to take a break from that person, or maybe they don't feel like they did anything wrong, and those values are pretty important. So if you disagree, then, and it's super important to you, then, and like maybe staying isn't the best, you know. There are some values that maybe you should match up on. But if he's like still really in love with you and is super sorry and wants to try and work it out, and you're okay with it, then you know everyone I think would be very understanding if you stayed and tried to work it out.
Okay, so this one is, how do you handle when you and your partner have different ways of reacting to stressful stuff? I think that's a really good question, because I think we have very different ways of reacting to stress. Like, I love Hannah, but in stressful situations she can get a little feisty.
What? That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
No? What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say that like I'm like calm when it comes to stressful situations that you're in, but stressful situations that I'm in, I'm not calm.
Yes, yeah. No, yeah. Like when I'm in a stressful situation, she thinks very clearly and is like very calm about things, but when she's in a stressful situation, she can get kind of like feisty. Yeah. And I think like, I mean, for a long time it was but not that cute. But yeah, for a long time it was hard, because I feel like whenever I'm stressed, I like to be kind of consoled, like even sometimes just like babied, like whatever, like taken care of, feel like everything is okay. But like when she's like that, like she might rip my hand off if I like touch her. And so for a long time it was just really hard, because I couldn't understand. I was like, okay, like you're stressed, like I've been stressed before, like this is what I think like I like and like makes me feel better, and just would make things a lot worse. Like we'd actually get into fights and stuff where we'd have to apologize to each other afterwards. But I think part of it is just that. Like, you have to, like, just not think about what you would want, but think about what your partner wants. And, like, honestly, ask them what they want. Like, I've had to ask Hannah multiple times, just like, honestly, like, when this happens to you, how do you want to deal with it? A lot of times she's like, honestly, just leave me alone and let me cool off. And it's still insanely hard. Like, every time I see her in a stressful position, like, my first reaction is always like, I'm gonna go fix everything. Like, I'll do whatever you want me to and whatever you need me to like make this better. But that's not what she wants. She just wants to, like, take some time and just, like, let herself cool off. And then afterwards, like then it's fine. Then, like, we can have a conversation and we can, like, figure out how to move forward. But there's probably, like, a 10 to 15 minute window where it's just like, yeah, I just, like, the best thing for me to do is just, like, sit there and, like, let her kind of, like, stew in it and cool off, which is still hard. But you just have to kind of, like, learn that about your partner and, like, accept that that's just how they handle it and that's how they want to handle it, and it's okay.
Getting over the fact that your significant other has close friends of the opposite gender. I think that, okay, but I only have those friends because of you.
I know.
So I do have a lot of guy friends, but I feel like it's a little different because they were friends with you first, and then I just, like, came in and now we're all really close. I mean, I don't think you care because, like, you knew them first, and so, like, you know who they are, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Would you say that, or would you say that you get jealous?
Yeah, I think it's a little different because, like, I kind of brought those friendships to Hannah. And it's actually, honestly, like, in our situation, it's actually really nice because I know myself and I'm just, like, I'm terrible at, like, texting and keeping up with people that aren't, like, physically close to me. Like, so, and, like, physically close as in, like, live in the same city or, like, nearby and convenient to see in person. Like,
or in your house.
Yeah, or in our house. And so, like, I actually really like that she's close with all of them too, because, like, in a way, like, that helps me stay connected with all of them as well.
I think that being a little bit uncomfortable at first is normal because, like, feeling a little jealous is normal because you love that person and you don't want to share. But I think that, like, that if that person is showing you how much they love you and they haven't done anything to, like, make you feel otherwise, and I'm not saying, like, when I say to make you feel otherwise, I mean, like, if they're being overly flirtatious or, like, whatever, those are, like, signs that you should be aware of. But if they're just, like, hanging out as friends and they're just really good friends, there's a difference and you can definitely tell. And it's all about what you guys talk about and what makes you feel comfortable. Like, you don't want to control them and make them not hang out with certain people. But when you do get a significant other, like, you do have to respect their feelings a little bit more. So I think it's definitely about compromise and depends on the person or the people. I think that's kind of how I would answer that question.
Advice on dating someone who's in a different stage in life, college student versus working.
I thought that was a good one because I definitely think we were in very different stages of life, like now and when you moved to SF.
Yeah, I think it's definitely challenging because I think the biggest part is, like, your headspace is in different areas. Like, so, like Hannah was saying, I think we have been in different stages of life in a couple times. Like, first when I moved to SF, I was, like, just starting my career, and, like, I'd asked Hannah to move out with me. And then now coming to Berkeley, I'm, like, switching from growing a career to, like, being in this new environment with a bunch of, like, new people and trying to make new friends and stuff like that.
And just to clarify, like, when I moved to SF with him, I didn't have a job or anything.
Yeah. And so I think actually, like, there's, in both situations, there's definitely, like, an adjustment period where, like, a lot is changing, everything is new, and you kind of have to, like, it's, like, honestly, like, pretty rocky. Like, you have to figure out, like, the cadence that each person is, like, going at, like, what they're kind of thinking about in their life and what they're focused on and what they're stressed out about. I think after that, I feel like a lot of the answers are around this, but it's like after that you kind of have to realize that depending on how long the situation, like right now I'll be in school for 2 years, so we're going to be in this situation for 2 years. When we first moved to San Francisco, like, we actually weren't sure how long that was going to last, but, like, Hannah was, like, looking for jobs, doing social media stuff. So you kind of have to, like, almost guess at or think about how long you think you'll be in these different scenarios for. and then whether or not like you're able to adapt to it. Like, can you, like, I think Hannah, for example, like coming to business school has been super understanding. Like, she knows that this is like a time for me to learn and grow, and like meet a lot of new people and a lot of new friends, and it's like a very rare opportunity to have in life. And so I've like appreciated how much she's understood about that and how much she's actually pushed me to go do a lot of things, and like how okay she's been with how busy my time has gotten and like what I spend my time with. And so I think it's like you have to decide for yourself, like, is this something that you can do for like X number of months, X number of years, because like the situation might be like that for a little bit until you guys get into like a similar life stage.
And I think like it's not just like one, like I think that especially through your 20s and 30s and maybe early 40s, like you're going to encounter this issue quite often where you guys might be in different stages of life. Like, we're not even 30 yet and we've done it twice. So I think there probably will be more to come. And I think just like wrapping up what Jimmy was saying, like doing all of that but wanting to do all of that is important. So like maybe it's not the thing that I pictured for us, but like I know that this is good for him and I want good things for him, and so I want to do this, and like I put in effort to do it. It's not easy, but I put in effort to do it, but in the end I want to do it. So like I think that's important too. Can you do it and do you want to do it is important. My boyfriend follows cute girls he finds on social media. Is that okay or is it disrespectful? I think it's okay. I think it's okay as long as he's not like paying more attention to them than you, I guess. Like, I feel like it's fine in our case because like we both understand that we are still human, and so we're gonna find other people attractive, and like when you find things attractive you want to look at them, I guess. But like I think it's different because like it's hard to explain. I guess it's different because I know that like you don't know that person. Like you just think she's pretty and you want to look at her, but you're not like in love with her because you don't even know who she is, kind of thing, you know? So that's why I feel okay with it. I've never really thought that deeply about it. I was just like, oh, whatever. You know, it's kind of like if he saw a cute girl on the street and looked at her, that's how it feels to me. It's just like whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like the separation of like physical attractiveness versus like liking someone and wanting to be with someone.
You need a shave, babe.
I guess I'll do this one. How do you handle finances? I guess we might have a different answer to this. My answer is a little bit.
Do you think they mean like how do we handle finances together?
Yeah, I guess. Which like, I mean, we still keep our finances separate. So we each handle them individually. But
not like in the way where it's like, okay, you bought this roll of toilet paper, then you have to Venmo me. But I bought this Lysol like napkin thing. It's not like that. Like I will just get groceries for like 2 weeks, and then maybe he'll get groceries for like 3 weeks. Like we don't really care about that kind of stuff. But in terms of like making money and like where we put it, we have different bank accounts.
Keep separate bank accounts.
Do married people do that too?
I think they'll have a joint bank account and then like maybe personal money in separate bank accounts.
That sounds fair.
To buy furniture or stuff like that. Yeah.
That sounds fair. We should do it like that when we get married. If we get married? When we get married?
What's marriage?
I have feelings for someone who doesn't feel the same. Can I be friends with them or not tell them? So I picked this one because like 10 different people asked this question. So he keeps pushing me out of the frame.
I haven't pushed her once.
I was gonna say that I think that if you are like really close with this person, then I would tell them like, this is what I would do. This might not necessarily be what's right for you, but this is what I would do. So like if I were really, really close friends with somebody and I decided and I started to like them, I would tell them, but I would say it in a way that's like I know that they're gonna be a little bit uncomfortable because I know that they don't like me back, but I don't want it to be like hella awkward. So I'll probably just say something like, hey, I know that, you know, we've been friends for a really long time and I really love it, but like I've been becoming more attracted to you lately, and I'm just don't want to risk our friendship because I know that you don't reciprocate the same feelings. So XYZ. So maybe I would say like I need to take a break for a while, just so I can like kind of try and get over my feelings for you and stuff like that. So if you could give me some space, that'd be great. It's nothing that you did. Like, I don't want you to feel bad about it. I just really want to protect our friendship kind of thing. That's basically what I would say. If you don't really know them that well and you know that they don't like you, and I guess I'm not really sure how you would know that, but like, and you know that they don't like you, I wouldn't say anything, just because, like, how would you know if they don't like you? Like, do they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend?
Maybe.
Yeah, so maybe if they have a significant other, then you shouldn't, like, you shouldn't do that. That's not okay. What would you do?
So if you were friends with them and you knew that they didn't like you back, I don't know. I feel like I would just try not to think about it too much.
Oh, you wouldn't tell them?
No, I probably wouldn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm optimistic. Maybe I'm like, things can change.
So you just wait patiently?
So yeah, just like because I think like, I guess for me, like I would, obviously you like them for a reason, so I would still like spending time with them. So I think it would just like suck to not be able to spend time with them anymore.
But then like your feelings would still grow and grow and grow, because like the more you spend time with that person, like the harder it is to like get over them.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, I don't know. I guess like my belief is like, again, like assuming they're not with like someone else, that things might be able to change, like might change over time, like their feelings might change.
But if you never if you think their feelings would change and you never make the first move, then how will they ever change?
Well, you can still like, I don't know, you can still hang out with them and like spend time with them and have fun with them and like do nice things for them.
But like you desperately want to be with them. So like if you never say that I like you, then they will never know, and then you will never be able to create that atmosphere. If they don't like you, then it's like hard, because now you have to sit there and be with them without being with them. You're just shy.
Shoot your shot.
You're not shooting your shot. So those are all the questions we're gonna do. I really want to share with you guys what I've been doing like on Squarespace for Heart to Hana. I'm really excited. It's definitely a learning process. So I've already talked about this before, but I have been really loving using Squarespace because I'm super not computer savvy. Like, I don't know anything about coding, anything. And so don't laugh. And so Squarespace actually is like super user friendly. It's just very easy to navigate. And there's just a lot of different options and aesthetics for like template designs and stuff like that. So you can really just like personalize it to what you would like to do on the website. Like, for example, because the website is going to be very Heart to Hana focused, I wanted to make sure to link back to Heart to Hana. So you can put video blocks in, so you can like insert videos, and then also you can link back to your own social media with the little icons and stuff like that. I'm also putting in like a commenting system. That's what I'm working on right now, just so it can be more like a community, because on my Heart to Hana videos, like the comment section is kind of what that is. Like, you guys are also giving advice, so I really wanted to bring that to Heart to Hana, so it's not just me, because it's always good to have like different perspectives from other people. So I'm really excited about that. So I will let you guys know when it's done, hopefully soon. But anyways, if you guys want to try it out, you can go to squarespace.com and they will give you a free trial, and then whenever you're ready to launch, you can use this link, squarespace.com/HannahLee, and that will give you 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe we'll be back soon, or maybe for like another year. I don't know. I don't know.
Has it been a year since the last one?
It's been a really long time.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Goodbye.
Okay, guys. Wait.
Oh.
I get to decide when the video is over. It's my channel.
Okay.
Do 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 do.